Hi, my name is Bernadette Wallace, and this is my assignment for Design for Social Change. I will be aiming to cultivate kindness in car parks through disability awareness and signage. You see, not all disabilities are visible, so why do we use this one symbol for all disability car park signage, when 93% of people with a disability don't use a wheelchair? Do you know what this symbol is? Because it's often mistaken as the international symbol of disability, where it's actually the international symbol of access, a symbol that is over 50 years old now. This is a symbol 4.4 million Australians use to access things like food, education, healthcare, transport, all human rights. This symbol is also used on Australian disability parking permits, or the blue badge. But what can happen if you have a permit and you don't look like the symbol that is on it, that you don't look like the ISA? You can receive harassment, shame, defense, and the feeling of being unworthy to use the permit. 77% of permit users have experienced harassment while using a permit. For example, handwritten signs have been left on cars with, "Have you forgot your wheelchair? What is your disability? I took a photo of you and your car." So why do car parks bring out these behaviors and assumptions in the first place? And how can we change that into kindness? Well, there's a lot of reasons this happens, but the four that I'm concentrating on is that there's a lack of disability awareness in our society. The amount of disability car parks are not always realistic, because in a large shopping centre, Australian legislation says that there has to be 1:50 ratio, whereas 1 in 6 Australians live with a disability. The symbolism, language, and context of the signage can create poor communication and mistakes by intuitive understanding. Also, other people require close proximity parking, which means that the elderly, young families, pregnant women, if you're injured or if you are in a genuine rush to get in and out of the shops, you need a safe passage. So the design solution that I've come up with to create kindness in car parks through disability awareness is one that I've come up with for now, for this trimester. I believe this project would take years and a huge team to do the appropriate research to come up with a symbol that would address this issue appropriately and respectfully. So for now, I've come up with 3 new symbols: a language update, education signage, something to evoke some mindfulness in the car park, and I hope to design for everyone and for everyone's safety. On my Behance page, you'll find a kindness car park example that I have produced where I have used this signage. The solution that I've come up with, the graphic design solution, has been found using disruptive design, and this quote at the core: "Design for disability first, not the norm. As you've seen, when we design for disability first, we often stumble upon solutions that are not only inclusive, but also often better than those when we design for the norm." Elise Roy. I hope that my graphic design solution can change this harassment into kindness, and that we can possibly look forward into changing the international symbol of access as well. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and you can find my speech on my Behance page.